Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog CD for the Sega Mega CD. Part 3 with Mr. Crazy Game 13, and again, this is post-commentary, and I suppose you're wondering why have I uploaded any videos in like a couple of days, something like that. Well, it's the summer holidays and I've been really busy and I just haven't been really bothered with uploading, and I've also been watching a lot of classic Doctor Who recently, and I'm getting back into the old Doctor Who classics that I used to be into when I was a kid. So yeah, but anyway, enough about that. This is Sonic, not Doctor Who. Now we're in Tidal Tempest Zone. Now this zone, in my opinion, I like the music, both North American and Japanese, but I prefer the North American one just a tad bit better because I do like the vocals that add to the North American one, but we'll get to that whenever I do my Tales run next year. But anyway, yeah, going down, and so yeah, Tidal Tempest. I like this zone. I like this zone a lot. And again, I'm not getting audio right now, and the video seems to have frozen. Never mind. Might be a bit out of sync, but yeah. Now, the robot generators in Tidal Tempest. If you know what to do, they are really, really easy to get, but it is all. But let me tell you, in Act 2, it is, well, in Zone 2, sorry, it is hard, especially your first try, to keep 50 rings to the end of the level and destroy the robot generators at the same time. You'll see what I mean when I get there. There's something that always screws you over no matter what you do. But yeah, anyway, we're just going along here. Can't think of much to say really. I might as well say that yesterday it was actually my best friend's birthday on YouTube. She's known as Indigo Coil, and excuse me, we started watching Batman Begins. We were gonna watch Batman Begins in the Dark Knight, but we started watching Batman Begins and everyone else got bored. I didn't get bored, but everyone else did. I was like, you know what, fine, I can always watch it some other time. But anyway, last night, she went with her cousins to see The Dark Knight Rises, and I thought, you know what, I'll tag along if she'll let me, and she let me, so that's awesome. I got to see The Dark Knight Rises, even though I'm not a big Batman fan, and yeah. That is one of the prime examples, even though we're not in Zone 2, we're in Zone 1. It can happen in Zone 1 sometimes. That in Tidal Tempest, it is hard to keep 50 rings to the end of the level while you're destroying robot generators, because you could get, any enemy could just screw you over without warning. No kidding. And we're about to drown here. There we go, I got a bubble. Not much else to say really. Just enjoy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's been a while, guys, and still getting used to just getting back into making videos again, doing commentaries and stuff like that. And also, this is post-commentary anyway. But yeah, and for some reason, my video is frozen. Never mind. And I believe this bit's a bit out of sync because, oh god, that was terrible. It froze on me. Whatever, anyway, I believe we are taking this spring upwards, if I can land it right. Yeah, it's almost impossible in my opinion to get that, like, first try, unless you go to the right. So, yeah, just do what I did there, and flip, I fell again. And did I make that? I don't know. Right. And okay, I was gonna say something I've But yeah, that's the end of Tidal Tempest Zone. I think we're close to the end. I know it because like 1 minute, like less than a minute away from the next special stage. If I can get to the end of the level in time. Yeah, you can take these tubes, they won't do you any harm. Yeah, Tidal Tempest. Good level in my opinion, just really hard if you're going for 100%. And special stage 5. Here we go. Now you guys thought special stage 4 was hard, even though I made it look easy. You ain't seen nothing yet. I cut out a bit of the result screen for some reason. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut out the result screen there, but anyway. I'm gonna get a bit of lag here. And never mind. Hang on. Did I forget to cut this out? But yeah, it's lagging here. And hang on. Sorry. This is gonna be a bit out of sync, but probably gonna cut that little bit there. Anyway, we're going on here. New special stage. I know. Sorry, it's hard to think of things to say when I've been away from making videos for a long time. Or at least commentary on videos. But actually this should be a pretty smooth commentary, because even though I have my cousins over, my mother and my aunt are out to walk my dog at the minute. And my cousins and my brother are downstairs watching the London 2012 Olympics. Oh, that's another thing I guess I could talk about. I'm not watching the Olympics. You know why? Because I'm not a sports person. Like, I hate sport, and yeah, I'm just not a sports person. I don't really like the Olympics. I've never watched it because I've never bothered. Because I'm not a sports person. But yeah, as you can see here, this is actually going to take forever to get these last 2 UFOs, because this special stage loves to be a pain and it loves to screw you over. Sort of like special stage 4, but yeah. Okay. Right. Excuse me. But yeah, we got a bit of extra time there. And yes, it takes me forever to, like, at least 2 more minutes to get this last dang UFO. I was actually thinking of cutting this bit out, but I thought, you know what? I'll probably have plenty of talking to do on this part. But I will say, even though I'm not watching the Olympics, I did watch some of the opening ceremony. I only watched the good parts, though. I didn't watch any of the boring parts, like when the countries came on. I watched well, actually I recorded it and I watched some of the best parts, and I watched Rowan Atkinson, which I thought was hilarious. I do like a bit of Mr. Bean and Johnny English. But I like Rowan Atkinson. I do like Rowan Atkinson. Yeah. I thought he was good at the opening ceremony. I really liked his act. Like, he was just playing that one keyboard note, and the conductor was like, "Hey, wake up!" But yeah, he managed to keep it going anyway. So yeah, because he's Mr. Bean. But yeah, anyway, I also watched the Modern Family part, which I thought was boring. My parents forced me to watch that part. Good music, but I didn't like Dizzy Rascal. And again, I don't think you can consider that to be music. Let's see. Anything else I could probably talk about? Well, we still have one UFO left. Oh, I was so close to getting it there. Oh god, I should have cut this out because... Holy crap, it's like at the 12-minute mark whenever I get this one last dang UFO. Okay. Well, anyway, back to the Olympics. Opening ceremony, that is. One other part that I watched that I thought was very well done, actually, was whenever the Queen parachuted into the stadium, I guess you could call it. I think it's a stadium with Daniel Craig as James Bond 007. And I thought the dogs were adorable and hilarious. That was one of my favourite parts of the opening ceremony. Whenever James Bond escorted the Queen to the stadium. In style! But yeah, I thought it was... I did also like when the Arctic Monkeys performed, because I do like the Arctic Monkeys. So yeah, I do like their music. I used to listen to it when I was a kid. I used to have their album when I was a kid. I used to listen to it all the time. And I've actually gone back to listening to a bit of it now. Some of my favourites are Martyrdom and I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor, which is one of the 2 songs they performed. The second was a Beatles cover, in case you didn't know. It was a cover of Come Together by the Beatles. Right. But yeah, I did think that there was a good choice of music, but except for Dizzy Rascal. So that's my opinion on the opening ceremony of London 2012. As I commentate through this, yeah, I really wish I'd have cut this out now. I'm sorry, guys. I could re-record this, but I got the last UFO anyway, so there'll be no point now. Well, at least I had plenty of time to talk about my opinion on the opening ceremony of London 2012. Anyway, time stones, we got 5 now, I think. Yep, 5. Finally, that stupid special stage is over. I hate that special stage. Anyway, now we are going into Tidal Tempest Zone 2, and fun fact, this is actually my second take at recording the footage for this, because first time I died, embarrassingly, got crushed by something. But anyway, Tidal Tempest Zone 2. This is hard if you're trying to finish with 50 rings and trying to destroy the robot generator at the same time. This is the prime example of why I consider Tidal Tempest to be hard if you're going for 100%. But again, I'm not entirely going for 100%. I'm not going for the Metal Sonic projectors. I'm just gonna go for the robot generators and the time stones. You already know that. If you didn't, then, well, you obviously haven't been following this Let's Play since part 1. But, or part 2. This is probably the first video of this LP you will watch. Anyway, we're going on here. And I hate those enemies. And I hate the stuff they send out of you. I forgot what it is. Yeah. See, and also those dragonfly enemies. Those are the enemies that screw you over if you're going for the robot generator while having 50 rings. They can take away your rings no matter what. It's honestly ridiculous. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. You gotta get this red spring to go. Now this is how you get to the pass. You gotta take that red spring. Be careful, because you don't wanna get screwed over. Go like Dragonfly, get the pass signpost, and just get on the springs. Yeah, just continuously do that forever until you finally time travel. But don't touch the controller though, because if you do, then you'll be screwed over. It's kind of like in Sonic 06, but only not. It's 2D. Okay, so anyway, now we're in the pass of Tidal Tempest again, only in Zone 2. And we have 4 more rings till we get to our 50, I think. Yep. We have 46 rings in total now. And just be careful to avoid that yellow spring there. And we got 10 rings here, so that's always a plus. Takes us less time to get what we're looking for, which is 50 rings. But yeah, In fact, you know what? I'll be right back, guys. I just need to go blow my nose. I'm sorry. Hold on a sec. Sorry, I just had to do that. But yeah, anyway, right here we're just gonna, again, move along. And yeah, there's the robot generator. And before you saw the dragonfly screw me over and took away my rings, that's what I meant by it's hard to keep 50 rings to the end of this level and destroy the robot generator at the same time, because even if you do get 50 rings, there's this one part that like you might get crushed by this wall like I did in my last take, which will screw you over. Anyway, I'm trying to get back up here, which I don't know why, because there are more rings down there, but never mind. I don't know, this isn't live commentary, and I've had this recorded for like 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, I know, better late than never, right? But yeah. So anyway, as I was saying before, I've actually been watching a lot of classic Doctor Who lately, and by classic Doctor Who I mean like and yeah, I go back to the present here to get more rings, but anyway. By classic Doctor Who I actually mean like, I don't mean the modern Doctor Who with like Matt Smith, Chris Freckles and David Tennant and all that, like in the 2000s. I mean like the early Doctor Who's from like from the 60s to the 70s to the 80s. And I've actually started collecting them again on DVD like I used to when I was a kid. But that was with the modern ones. But sorry, I used to as a kid. But when I was a kid, I didn't collect the classic ones. I mostly collected the modern ones, even though I did get some classic ones. To be honest, Doctor Who, I think now it has been going on for a long time. It's been going on for like nearly 50 years. Like one more year after this and it'll be 50 years. God, that'll be a long time. It's been running since 1963. November 1963. I know that because it started on my Doctor Who's anniversary is always on my best friend Don Vanquisher's birthday. Yeah, I have 3 best friends, but anyway, we're at the end of the level here, and we're going to Special Stage 6. So yeah, I think Doctor Who's running out of ideas. I don't think the modern Doctor Who is bad, but again, it's running out of ideas. That's what keeps it from being as good as the classic Doctor Who. Enough about Doctor Who now. On to Special Stage 6. Oh god, I hate this special stage. In my opinion, this special stage is even worse than Special Stage 7. There's so much water around which can cost you your time. I mean, seriously, look at it. And I was actually lucky enough to get this in one take. I was so lucky. Pure luck, I tell you, yeah, sorry. I tell you, it's pure luck. I repeat, it's pure luck. Pure luck. Okay, you get the point now. I'm not going to repeat myself anymore. But yeah. Anyway, you saw there I failed at the beginning. Usually I can get those UFOs first time, but for some reason I didn't. But yeah. Anyway, as you can see here, I actually made this look a lot easier than it actually is. If you think this looks hard, man, we ain't seen nothing yet. This special stage is tough. Worst special stage in the game, in my opinion. And like I said before, I think it's even worse than Special Stage 7, which is saying something, because Special Stage 7 is hard as well, of course. It's the final one. Okay, so I believe... oh... Never mind. Yeah, I believe we just got the last one here, and flip, I missed it. There we go. That looked like I did it. That I in my opinion, compared. Anyway, we got. Why do I keep stumbling upon my words today? I have no idea why, but anyway, we got the purple time stone, just like Barney. You get lost! I hate Barney. We shall never speak of that again. Anyway, yeah. Now you're moving on to Tidal Tempest Zone 3. In the good future, of course. And yeah, the video froze on me for a sec there, but anyway, we're just gonna go up here and collect some rings, and yeah. Now, here, at first, you may be getting bad memories of Sonic 1. Fortunately, this section is not in water, so you're thinking, oh, it's can't be that bad. Yeah, it really isn't that bad, this section. It's not as bad as Labyrinth Zone's boss in Sonic 1, but yeah, that section just reminds me of Labyrinth Zone. I know why, it's exactly the same, you're just chasing down Dr. Robotnik, but here is where the real battle begins. Right, now it's going to be surrounded by air bubbles, which, again, you will need in order to keep your air. So, what I recommend you doing, just keep going from, when he shoots out his things, just either go to the sides or aim for the biggest gap. Don't be near like I was there. Even if you can't hit him, it'll be easier if you try to get all the bubbles and then hit him, even though it'll be quicker if you hit him first. Which you won't be able to hit him first because you won't be able to get the air bubbles. Well, I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah. I usually get him whenever he's got one air bubble left, but there I actually had to use up all of them for some reason. I don't know why, but anyway, that is the end of Tidal Tempest Zone. Join me next time for the final post-commentary part, thank God. The final part with post-commentary, part 4, Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog CD. And, yeah, where we will do Quartz Quadrant Zone. See ya!